Hey y'all, I'm trying to video myself. I don't know where actually my camera's facing because I can't turn it around once I start recording. I can't flip my screen on my phone. So I'm videoing myself kind of backwards right now, I guess. But just wanted to show you guys my joiner, and I'm not sure if a lot of people even know what a joiner does. Why they call it a joiner, I guess, is because once you plane up the true edge or two surfaces, you can join them together evenly. But this is where all the action happens. You can see the blades there. There's three of them, and this thing rotates when you turn it on. I'm just going to move the belt by hand, and you can see how this rotates. There's one blade, two blade, three blade, and what it is this right here is the infeed table. This is the direction the wood comes from, and this is the outfeed table, and this is a little bit higher than this. So as you feed the board in, let me change hands here so I don't cut myself on these blades. As you feed the board in this way, this thing's turning, and it takes off about 1/16 of an inch at a time. As the board comes in, it takes it off because this is a little bit lower than the blade, and then this surface right here is actually just a smidget, pretty much even with the blades. Now I know it looks like my finger's kind of close, but you can see it's not really that close to the blades. I've cut my finger on these blades. Praise the Lord, this thing wasn't turning, because I just wiping it off and my finger right here touched up against one of the blades, just barely. It went all the way to the bone, and finally that evening my wife convinced me to go to get stitches. But anyway, that's a different story. But this is what a joiner does, and I love this thing. It's an old, the guy at Craftsman said, oh, you don't have a joiner, you have a vintage joiner. Of course I'd love a new one, but so far this thing's working good, and it's 6 inches wide, and maybe one day I'll get an 8-incher, but for right now, hey, I'll work with what I got, and we'll go from there. But this is a joiner. It will actually true up the surface of a board, like the edge or the face, like I mentioned in some of my earlier videos. Let me come over here. This is just a piece of spruce, and this is straight off the shelf at your big box stores. And a lot of times the way I try to find out if a board is true or not is to see if it'll wobble as I'm wiggling the ends. If it moves, I don't know if you can see that or not. It don't look like much, but that little bit right there can make a royal pain when you try to join these boards together with biscuits and glue or dowels or whatever. I just really love true surfaces when I'm building coffee tables or a shoe bench or anything. Now some of these I've already run through my joiner and trued up the edges and the face, and I'm gonna show you that little, see? No wobble. So anyway, that's what a joiner does. Just for those that maybe didn't know what a joiner does. Now maybe you got a little better idea. I hope so. I'm not really that good at videoing yet. Hopefully the more I do this, the better I will get. I'm gonna try to flip my camera around now so that you can see me. Not that that's any better. I don't know, because I'm flipping my phone around to the backside. I cannot see my screen. I can't see myself right now, so I have no idea what this actually looks like. But anyway, hey, thanks for tuning in. If you didn't know what a joiner does, maybe you got a little bit better knowledge now. I love this thing. Really makes life a lot easier when you're trying to true up some boards, especially the ones you get from the store now, because you can't find a straight one, much less a true one. But anyway, I think I'll cut this one off right now from here, And like I said before, if I don't see you here, I'll see you here.